This is probably going to be the hardest weekly setup I've ever done. I love stickers, don't get me wrong, but I have what I like to call sticker anxiety, where I always feel like, oh, if I put this sticker here, I'm not going to be able to use it later. Which means I end up collecting heaps and heaps of stickers and never actually sticking them down on anything. Well, today, that is going to change. Hello again team, it's Jess or JashiiCorrin, and welcome back for my week 29 plan with me, where I'll be planning out for the 15th through to the 21st of July. But before we get into that, as per usual, we're going to have a look at how this week is going. So when I'm filming this, it's actually Wednesday, because I'm leaving for Melbourne on Thursday. So I haven't really gotten to use this weekly very much yet. But I am really loving it so far. I'm enjoying all of the bright colours, and it was really nice to get to utilise my washi tape more than I usually do. As you probably could have guessed, today's plan with me is just using stickers, which is not something that I often use in my journal. As I mentioned, I have some pretty big anxieties when it comes to using stickers. I always feel like if I put it down, then I can't pick it back up again. I always feel that I'm going to end up using a sticker and regret it when I want to use it in a different circumstance. But today I am pushing those fears aside and we are going to put some stickers on some paper. As I also mentioned, I love stickers, so in preparation for this video, I went and bought myself a few different sticker books. So some of the ones I grabbed were these ones, I don't know, this one and etc. Yeah, so stickers. I also have a bunch of other ones, but I'm going to try and just use the ones that are in these sticker books. You see that this one and I think another one somewhere has a little pink sticky note because I've already decided that there's a sticker on that page that I want to use for this setup. I'm going to put these aside and then we're going to get into the setup. Oh god. To start this one off, I went in with some gold letter stickers from the Rosie Studio sticker books to write week 29 at the top of the left-hand page. To section off my daily boxes, I then used small gold triangles from the Create 365 Happy Memory Keeping book from me and my big ideas. While doing today's setup, I really got an appreciation for why some people would probably prefer to buy sticker kits rather than just sticker books. Thankfully, given the ability to edit my videos before posting them, I was able to cut out a lot of not so thrilling footage of me just flipping through sticker books to find stickers that worked with what I was trying to achieve here. Otherwise, probably about 70% of today's video would be me trying to find stickers, roughly 20% would be me complaining about stickers, and then the remaining 10% would be me actually laying the stickers down. Okay, so I have the spaces sectioned off for each of my boxes for the week. Now I just feel like I need to put some decoration in. In theory, I won't have a lot to record on here because at least for the first 3 days I'm going to still be in Melbourne, and for the last 3 days I'm probably just going to be relaxing, getting back into the things I need to do for school, but those things will already be written down on my holiday to-do list. So yeah, in theory I shouldn't need too much space to record stuff, but I might still leave a bit of space open just in case there is anything I need to write down. I'm just going to cut the corner of this one off because it's overlapping there and I don't like it. And of course now I've bent it beyond belief, so it sticks up a little weird anyways, but that's okay. That's okay, it could be worse. Alrighty, no, I've decided I'm going to go and write down my events for each day at the top, and then under that I'm going to stick another sticker to have where I'll put my to-do list. Yeah. When writing in my events for next week, I've just left myself an open event for my Sunday video. At this stage, I don't really have any ideas about what I'm going to post for that one, so if you had a suggestion, please do let me know in the comments. After writing in the events, I then go and put down a to-do list sticker on each day, just to section off where I'm going to be writing my tasks. And I know these aren't straight, but I'm really trying to line them up as best as I can. think I want something along the top here that's kind of decorative and probably in the gold again. When it came to the decoration, this is where I started to get really lost. For the colours that I'd picked out so far, I didn't have a good range of sticker sizes, and I didn't really want to put stickers of another colour down, because I still wanted the spread to look somewhat cohesive. I only just realised that these are on completely different lines to each other. See, this is why I don't use stickers. Ah! I mean, I could try and peel them up, but I have this sneaking suspicion that they are there forever now. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like it. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, it's just gonna stay there. Dang it. Arrgh. That's okay. I can deal. I'm really glad that I don't have a lot to write down on this week because I hate this so much. I'm sure that people who actually use stickers a lot of the time are probably looking at this like, what the heck is she doing? And that's exactly how I feel too, so you're in good company. Thanks to the joys of editing, you didn't have to see me sitting here for 5 minutes just staring at this page, trying to figure out whether I actually keep it or I start again. Ugh. I think I'm gonna start again. Gosh dang it. Okay, we're just gonna turn the page and try something else, and then if that doesn't work, I will try and salvage one of the two layouts. To try and keep this new spread cohesive, I decided to try my best to take all of the stickers out of the same sticker book, as at least that way they'd all be in a similar style. For this, I decided to again use that happy memory keeping book. I'm already feeling a little bit better. Thank you to everyone who commented on my last Plan With Me video. It was really cool getting to read how you guys got into bullet journaling. For the questions left on that one, our first comes from Elizabeth, who asked, "What kind of teacher are you?" So I'm a secondary or high school science teacher. I focus mainly on chemistry, but also on physics. I'm also the school's CAS coordinator, so I'm the person in charge of making sure that our International Baccalaureate students are completing their creativity, activity, and service component of the deployment program. I know that was a really quick rundown, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. There we go. Admittedly, I am liking the way this one looks a lot better than this one, but I'm gonna have to go and put in some date headers or day headers, and also a header for the page. And hopefully I don't stuff it up when I do that. See if I can peel these ones off. For our second question, Purani asked, if you could travel anywhere you wanted without having to worry about money, where would it be? I think that at the moment, what I would do if money was not an issue would be take a all 50 states road trip of America. I haven't been to the USA before, and I think it would be a really cool experience to get to see it all in like one big trip. I also want to visit places like Iceland and Japan, but that would have to be my number one spare no expense trip. While I'm fuffing around here with trying to find top of page decoration, our third question comes from Daphne, who asked, how do you and your partner budget? Technically speaking, budgeting might be the wrong word for what we do. Every Monday we come up to the study and we log everything we spent our money on over the past week. We also use that time to pay bills and check any owings we might have, but mostly it's just recording what we did spend our money on. I talked a little bit about this in my spendings and savings tracker video, but looking at how I do it in more detail might be worthy of its own video. Alrighty team, this is my weekly. So, a little bit different to how I was intending on starting. Oh, I don't even want to look at that. I'm going to go in now and write down any of the events and to-dos that I know I have for this week coming. And as I talked about in my washi only spread, I am going to use a Pit Artist pen for this. I'm not going to try and sticker in my to-do list. Our last question comes from Kim, who asked, what do you do when you don't have motivation or any ideas for your bujo? This happens to me so often. Usually what I like to do is start by identifying why I've lost motivation. Sometimes it's things like I couldn't be bothered filling something in, and that's normally when I've made a spread that's either too complicated for me to be willing to put the effort in, or maybe I've made a spread that I don't like the look of, so I don't want to use it. Another reason I sometimes lose motivation is because I have other areas of my life that are putting a lot of pressure on me, so taking the time to do journaling isn't really a priority. Sadly, it's usually those moments that I really need my journal the most. The remedies I usually look to employ though, there are 3 of them. 1, change something up. Sometimes a loss of motivation is because I'm in a rut with the spreads that I'm using. This especially happens during those months that I use the same weekly or daily for the whole month. 2, go back to something that I know works. I love to have a full spread, and I'm always way more likely to want to journal if I know that I can achieve that. Going back and reusing spreads that I know work well for me, but also don't feel stale, can be a really good way to go about getting my motivation back. The 3rd thing for me would be finding more inspiration for spreads, whether this be new spreads altogether or just styling changes for spreads that I already use. This kind of goes with point number 1, but sometimes thinking of new ideas by myself just doesn't happen. This is when I like to take to Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube to find some cool and creative new ideas that I think I might have some success with, just to help me get back into the swing of things. Those were my ideas, but I'd like to throw Kim's question back to you guys. What is it that you do when you've lost your motivation in your journal? What do you do to get it back? I know I'd really appreciate your ideas, and I'm sure whoever else is watching would too. Thank you for watching this somewhat mess of a plan with me. If you liked today's video, feel free to go check out another one. Until next time, bye!